Imagine coming to work tomorrow, and half your tasks are done by a robot, without a single raise or warning. Sounds scary? That's not fiction. AI is already changing pharmacy, and if you're a tech, you need a survival plan. In this episode, I'll break down exactly what's happening, who's at risk, and how you can stay relevant. Welcome back to Pharmacy Tech Unfiltered. AI is already here. It's scanning pills, verifying doses, even helping counsel patients in some pharmacies. And the scary part? Most of us weren't trained for this. Most of us weren't warned. If you're a pharmacy tech, you know how it feels to be stretched thin. Double shifts, angry patients, short staffing, and burnout that doesn't quit. Now imagine adding AI into the mix. Some techs will see it as a lifeline. Others might get left behind. Here's the truth. AI isn't waiting for permission. It's coming for repetitive tasks, and that means parts of your job are at risk. But, and this is huge, it doesn't have to be a death sentence for your career. You can survive this shift. You can thrive if you know what to do. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what tasks AI is already taking over in pharmacies, where techs are most at risk, and the exact steps you can take to make sure you're not replaceable, no matter what robots come for next. So if you've ever felt overworked, underpaid, or just plain replaceable, stick with me. Because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what's coming and exactly how to fight back. All right, techs, let's be real for a second. You're already juggling so much. Prescriptions flying in, phone calls, angry patients, bosses breathing down your neck. And now AI is sneaking into the pharmacy. Some of it is exciting, some of it's scary. And if you're not paying attention, it could change your job faster than you think. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're standing at the counter, barcode scanner in hand, checking a prescription. Behind you, a robot is counting pills, labeling bottles, and even double-checking interactions. Sounds like sci-fi? It's not. This is happening today in pharmacies across the US. First thing AI is doing is helping with prescription verification. You know how it feels to triple-check a prescription? Cross your fingers that you didn't miss a drug interaction or allergy? AI systems are now doing some of that heavy lifting. They scan prescriptions, check patient histories, and flag issues faster than any human could. Think of it like a super-powered safety net, catching errors before they reach the patient. But it's not perfect. You still need to be there, double-checking, making the calls. But it's a taste of what's coming, and some of you are already working alongside it. Next up are automated dispensing systems. Companies like Omnicell have robots that literally pick, count, and label medications. No more hand-counting 200 pills for a bottle. Sounds amazing, right? Efficiency goes up, mistakes go down. But some techs walk past these machines and feel a little uneasy. That's your gut saying, "Am I next?" It's normal to feel that tension. And that's what keeps you listening, paying attention, making sure you're not being left behind. Inventory has always been a nightmare. Running out of meds at the worst possible time, or suddenly having 50 bottles of something nobody wants. AI is stepping in here too. It predicts demand using past trends, current prescriptions, and even seasonal illness patterns. Basically, it's like having a crystal ball for your pharmacy stock. Fewer shortages, fewer overstocked shelves, and less chaos for you, but also less wiggle room to know things before the system does. The pharmacy game is getting smarter, fast. Now let's talk data entry. If you've spent hours typing in prescription info, AI is taking over some of that grunt work. Electronic prescriptions? The AI reads them, pulls the info, drops it in the system. Boom. Done. That's a huge relief for your fingers and your brain. But while AI handles the repetitive stuff, it also raises the bar. The value of your job shifts. You're no longer just a button pusher. You need critical thinking, problem solving, patient communication. The robots can't touch that, yet. You've probably already seen it. Patients talking to AI chatbots on pharmacy websites, asking about refills, side effects, or if a drug interacts with something else. Fast answers, no wait times. Great for efficiency. But it's a reminder, the patient experience is shifting. Your role is evolving from pure dispensing to something more, guiding patients, answering the hard questions, human-to-human stuff that AI can't replicate. Beyond the counter, AI is analyzing patient data for clinical decisions. It recommends alternative therapies, flags potential interactions, tracks medication adherence with smart pill bottles, even predicts which patients might need extra attention. It's like having a co-pilot who never sleeps. And yeah, it sounds cool, but it's also a little intimidating. Because the tech isn't going away, it's integrating deeper and deeper into pharmacy work. The question is, how do you stay ahead? So here's the reality check. AI is not some distant threat. It's already assisting with verification, dispensing, inventory, data entry, patient interaction, and clinical decisions. And the pharmacies adopting it are moving fast. The good news? This isn't a death sentence for pharmacy techs. It's an opportunity. The more you understand AI, the more you use it to your advantage, the more valuable you become. You don't fight AI, you work with it, you adapt, and you make your role indispensable. All right, let's get real about the biggest problem in our pharmacies right now: burnout. We've all felt it. That constant exhaustion, the mental checklist that never ends, the feeling that no matter how fast you work, it's never enough. And let's be honest, AI isn't magically fixing that for everyone. In some ways, it makes the stakes even higher. Understaffing is at the core of burnout. Most pharmacies are running on skeleton crews. One tech out, suddenly everyone's scrambling. You're juggling phone calls, verifying prescriptions, restocking shelves, calming upset patients, all at the same time. It's exhausting. And here's the kicker. AI systems are stepping into that space, taking over some of the repetitive tasks. Sounds good, right? But it's not a free pass. Sometimes it just means management expects you to do more, faster, because the AI is doing part of the work. The pressure doesn't go away, it shifts. And the pressure, oh, the pressure. Every tech knows the panic of a long line at the counter, a full inbox, and a patient needing a critical medication yesterday. Burnout isn't just physical, it's mental. It's knowing that if you make one mistake, someone could get hurt. AI can help reduce some human errors, but it also sets a new bar for speed and accuracy. The pharmacy expects you to keep up with a robot's efficiency, and that can feel impossible on a bad day. Let's talk about the emotional side. Burnout makes you feel invisible, undervalued, and replaceable. You're tired, overworked, and your skills sometimes feel underappreciated. Now AI comes in, and suddenly there's a machine doing tasks you've been doing for years. That can be intimidating. Some techs worry, am I next? Will they need me if a robot can do my job? And that worry, that stress, it compounds burnout. But here's the reality. AI doesn't have to be the enemy. When used correctly, it can actually reduce the most tedious parts of your day, like counting pills, doing repetitive data entry, and managing inventory. That's time you can spend focusing on what humans do best: patient care, problem solving, communication. The trick is knowing where AI helps and where it creates extra pressure. Understanding that line is the key to surviving burnout while technology grows around you. Another big point: AI can sometimes hide the real issues. Management might lean on AI and understaffed teams to justify expecting more from fewer people. That's why recognizing burnout and advocating for yourself is crucial. You can't just let the tech do all the thinking. Your value as a tech comes from your judgment, empathy, and experience, things a robot can't replace. So here's the takeaway. Burnout, understaffing, and pressure are already huge problems in pharmacy life. AI interacts with all of them. It can relieve stress, or it can make it worse depending on how it's implemented. The power is in your hands to understand it, use it strategically, and make yourself indispensable. Learn where AI helps, set boundaries, and keep your skills sharp. You're not replaceable, you're essential. And that's the mindset that keeps you thriving even in the most chaotic pharmacy days. If you've been listening to the last couple of sections, you already know the reality. AI is here, burnout is real, understaffing is crushing, and the pressure isn't letting up. Now let's flip the script, because it's not all doom and gloom. There's a huge opportunity in all this, and it's about how you pivot, upskill, and actually leverage AI to your advantage. First, let's talk pivoting. A lot of techs feel stuck, like the only path forward is more overtime or hoping someone notices your hard work. That's not the case. Look at the areas where AI is taking over repetitive tasks. Counting pills? Inventory tracking? Data entry? These aren't your only options anymore. Use that time and energy to learn clinical support skills, patient counseling, or quality assurance processes. These are areas AI can't replace, and they immediately make you more valuable. Next up, upskilling. If you haven't already, now is the perfect time to get familiar with AI systems used in pharmacies. Learn how Omnicell, ScriptPro, or AI-driven verification software works. Even a basic understanding makes you indispensable. Employers want techs who can not only work with AI, but maximize its efficiency. You can be the person others turn to when the robot acts up or when processes need optimizing. That's influence and job security wrapped into one. Another opportunity is using AI to boost your own workflow. Some AI tools help track your own productivity, manage your refills, or even predict busy times so you can prep in advance. Think of it as having a personal assistant that helps you be smarter, not just faster. This isn't just about keeping up, it's about working smarter, not harder. Finally, consider career pivots outside traditional pharmacy. Your skills, attention to detail, medication knowledge, patient interaction, are highly transferable. AI is creating a demand for techs in biopharma, clinical trials, QA, and regulatory compliance, areas where robots can't replace human judgment. Upskilling into these fields can future-proof your career and open doors you might not have thought were possible. Here's the key takeaway. AI is not a threat if you approach it strategically. Learn it, work with it, and pivot where it creates gaps only humans can fill. The tech is only as powerful as the people using it. If you can combine your pharmacy expertise with AI literacy, problem solving, and soft skills, you'll not only survive this shift, you'll thrive. So don't let fear paralyze you. Burnout and understaffing are real, but these challenges are also your opportunities. Stay curious, stay adaptable, and lean into AI instead of running from it. The tech is coming, and the best move is to be ready, skilled, and indispensable. All right, techs. If you've been following along, you've seen the current landscape, felt the burn of understaffing and pressure, and discovered some serious opportunities to pivot and upskill. Now let's get practical. What can you actually do today to protect your job, stay ahead of AI, or pivot your career into something bigger and more stable? I'm giving you 3 concrete steps, not theory, not fluff, real action. Step 1. Upskill with AI knowledge and advanced pharmacy skills. If you're going to work alongside AI, you need to understand it. Learn the systems your pharmacy uses. Omnicell, ScriptPro, automated verification software. Get comfortable with them. But don't stop there. Focus on skills AI can't touch: patient counseling, clinical support, quality assurance, compounding, or regulatory knowledge. The combination of human expertise plus AI literacy makes you irreplaceable. Think of it as leveling up your superpower. Step 2. Leverage your experience to pivot strategically. Your years of pharmacy experience are gold, seriously. Look at transferable paths like biopharma, clinical trials, quality assurance, regulatory compliance, or even pharmacy tech education roles. These are areas where AI can't replace judgment, critical thinking, or communication. Start small. Update your resume highlighting AI-related skills, certifications, and patient care experience. Network with peers already in these areas, or reach out to companies doing clinical or QA work. The pivot doesn't happen overnight, but a single step today can open doors you didn't know existed. Step 3. Protect your current role with proactive value. Even if you're not pivoting, you can future-proof your current job. Be the person who knows how to work with AI effectively, who trains others, who spots errors before anyone else. Take ownership of parts of the workflow that AI touches. Proactively suggest efficiency improvements, volunteer for training on new systems, and document your contributions. You're signaling to management that your value goes beyond what a robot can do. That's job security, plain and simple. Here's the bottom line. AI isn't going away, and burnout, understaffing, and pressure are still real. But by upskilling, strategically pivoting, and proactively demonstrating your value, you take control of your career. You're no longer just a tech trying to survive. You're a professional navigating change, thriving alongside technology, and staying one step ahead. So pick one step today and actually do it. Sign up for a course, update your resume, or learn a new system at work. Small actions compound fast, and before you know it, you'll not just survive the AI shift, you'll own it. All right, pharmacy fam, let's wrap this up. We've talked about AI, how it's changing our pharmacies, adding pressure, but also opening doors if you play it smart. Okay, we all know AI isn't coming. It's already here. Comment your biggest fear about AI in your pharmacy. Are you ready for the change or already seeing it happen? But what is coming in October is National Pharmacy Tech Day, and I'm making it special. I'm dropping secret words in my episodes, and if you catch them, you can win amazing prizes. This week's secret word is self-love. Why self-love? Because taking care of yourself in this chaotic, AI-driven world is just as important as taking care of patients. Follow my Facebook page for the full contest details and join the challenge. Don't sit this one out. Celebrate yourself, have fun, and let's turn National Pharmacy Tech Day into a day where pharmacy techs win. Literally. See you next time!